bring a solution to every problem you bring. What do I mean by that? I'm learning to thrive in the gig economy. Would you like to learn too? I'm coming to you from my temporary new office, home office. As you know, I sold my house and we're living temporarily in a rental while we look for a more permanent place to live. So excuse the fact that I haven't finished unpacking, but I thought you might want to see a little bit of my place where I'm now working. What do I mean by bring a solution to every problem you bring? Well, I'll tell you. This is something I think I've mentioned in a video a while back, and it's something that I used to tell my reporters at work. It's not something that necessarily just fits the freelance life, but I had a situation over the last few weeks that it fits pretty well in, and I thought as a good illustration I'd explain it to you so that no matter what kind of business you're in, you can apply it. I hope it helps you. Here's what happened. I have one client that I write for, and they have a habit of giving me writing assignments that are just really tough. By tough, I just mean sometimes the story's just really not there. And the last two assignments they gave me have been really not on point. And the first one I did, and they heavily rewrote it and edited it, and it made it work a little bit. And the second one, the one that I'm doing currently, just wasn't working. Just I wasn't getting anywhere with it. They wanted a particular topic. The topic was so off track that it was never going to come together. It was never going to come together. And as a freelancer, you get a little worried about that because you think to yourself, I'm not going to get paid if I can't do the project, So I thought about it, and finally we had a meeting, and I went in, and I brought a solution to the problem. I said, look, here's the steps I've taken. Here's the problem. The reason why this isn't going to work. But while I was doing these steps, I've come up with an alternative that I think will work. What do you think? Why don't we just go with this alternative? And I think that will address what you want in some way, but the focus will be on this, and this is something that can be done. And he thought about it for a moment or two, and he said, yeah, that makes sense. Go for it. Now, if I had just brought him the problem, if I had just gone to him and said, it's not working, what do you want me to do? He might not have reacted that way. He might have been frustrated with me. But because I showed up and said, here's a problem, but here's a solution. Let's go with the solution. He was able to nod and go, okay. And now we're doing the alternative project. I don't know if you've ever had that situation, if you've ever been in a situation where you've had to go to the boss with a problem. Have you done that? Have you thought about what solution to bring? I used to tell my reporters that when I was an editor. I used to say, look, if I'm editing something and I change a sentence in your story, it's because the sentence is not working as is. Now, if you don't like what I changed it to, come up with an alternative. Because the first version didn't work. If you don't like my version, come up with something else. Bring me something else. I'm not wedded to my version, but I need a solution. Here's the problem with your version. You say you have a problem with mine. Okay. You come up with a solution for me. You come up with an alternative that we can talk about. Some reporters knew how to do that. Some reporters just go, I don't know. And if you spend a lot of time telling your boss, you don't know, guess what? You don't get very far. Anyway, I hope this illustration, this example of what I talk about when I say bring a solution when you bring a problem, helps you in your business, whether you're a freelancer or a full-time worker. I think it would help quite a bit. If you do this at work, please hit the like button and comment down below about what sort of response you get from your boss. And if you think this advice is worthwhile, please like and share and subscribe. YouTube really does want me to get subscribers. And I'll talk to you next week. Thank you. Bye.